I'm excited. I'm so thankful. You know, I was just praying this morning and just really my focus has shifted a lot from my thoughts about myself and my shortcomings to we have the opportunity to do a reality show with integrity. Yep. Like we have an opportunity to represent the keto community in a positive way. And I'm excited to be an ambassador for the way we eat. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy ketos
and campers. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews. We talk about various keto topics, and every Monday we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way, every single time we have an adventure, you'll be alerted to it.
So it is day 1 for filming of RV Unplugged Season 2. Last night, we had our production meeting, just kind of going over what to expect, those kind of things, what happens when we get voted off. You know, things like don't look at the camera.
That's hard.
That's hard. Well, I think that we've gotten used to it, but it is a difficult thing that, like, you gotta look beyond the camera, like, and don't, like, it's different. They're like, you have to have a conversation and know the camera's there, but also don't know that the camera is there.
I think that it's harder for us, honestly, because we're used to looking at the camera.
I'm just used to looking at you.
Aw, I love you, but that's not totally true. We're always having to look at the camera. In fact, I can remember in like the early Two Crazy Ketos videos, you would be like, Rachel, the camera is like right there. The lens is right there. You have to look there. And I got used to looking at the camera. So right. We can't be like Ferris Bueller breaking the fourth wall every second.
Yeah. So last night, one of the things they went over was like, what do you say if what do we say if somebody says, what is RV Unplugged? And you may be asking, what is RV Unplugged? And I love that the answer they gave, that this is a reality show about RVers who want to show you that it's not about camping. It's about taking the adventure out and community. I mean, yes, we are in a competition for winning money.
$25,000.
But for us, it's not about the money. It's about showing you that you can explore life. You can explore this amazing country. And you can do it without being in a tent. Because the bottom line is we're rolling around in a hotel.
Right.
Like, honestly, our RV, and it's a smaller RV, but it's still nicer than pretty much any hotel room that we ever stay in.
Yeah,
because I don't stay in Trump Tower.
Well, we're crying and whining about being unplugged. But yeah, if we were tent camping, you would be peeing in the woods.
That was camping. And I think that was my thing when I first came to RVing. And Rachel's like, I want an RV. And I'm like, but it's not camping. I used to make fun of Chris Bear. I'm like, this is not camping. Now I get it. It's taken me 3 years of owning an RV to get RVing isn't about camping. RVing is about exploring and meeting people. That's right. What it's really about. That, you know, even when we first started RVing, I'm like, I will only ever go into a state park because at least I feel like I'm in the woods. And now we do what I call as parking lot camping because we're just parked row by row by row, kind of like what we are right now, because it's about meeting the people that you're next to and just being able to go anywhere you want to go.
Well, and it is the conveyance that makes it possible.
Right.
You know, it's like saying that the airplane ride is a keto conference. That is not it. That's what gets us to the keto conference. That's what we utilize in order to make it possible for us to go further and stay longer. Right. So I think it's important. So the RV makes it possible. We wouldn't be able to stay different places if we didn't have this little travel trailer.
And we're excited because we're going to start using Eleanor, our RV, to do more meetups for you guys. We're gonna go up the East Coast. we're actually already talking about, depending on how our schedule goes, maybe even doing 2 trips this year, like doing another one in like September. It's going to depend on our schedule. Next year, I want to go cross country. I want to go towards like Utah or something. And this makes it possible. So we're about to embark on an adventure of, it's not about being off grid. What I'm worried about is being more intimate with people who aren't like us. Like, you know, we're used to being with you guys. We're used to being in a community where
safe.
Everybody understands us, and I feel safe talking about my food issues, and I feel safe sharing things. But now we're in a group of mixed people, like vegetarians and juicers and different personalities of people that, you know, have been physically fit their entire life and don't understand it.
But we are not going to change the world one ribeye at a time if we don't go out into the world.
Right.
Right? Like if we stay within the 4 walls of our keto community, then we won't meet new people and we won't be able to share how this is a sustainable lifestyle. I think the biggest challenge to people's thoughts is, I couldn't do this for an extended period of time. Like, how do you live this way? Like, how is this not just
That's the
like
big question we were getting.
a short stint? Like, I could do it for a while, maybe, you know, like a personal challenge, but how do you live this way? And I liked how you shared how not having pain makes it very easy to continue doing this once you feel great in your body. If you have ever lived having any inflammation, aches, pains, you know, if you struggled with anything, and I think most people, especially, you know, as they age, can kind of like understand that not having pain, not having inflammation, feeling great every day, like that's a pro.
Yep. So we're going to head over, get online to begin this journey. And what we're going to do is we'll kind of check in with you throughout the day. We can't tell you anything that's going on. Otherwise, we can't release it for another 4 months. So we don't want to do that. So we're just going to kind of check in with you, how our day's going, how we're feeling, and show you our food. But our great friend Sarah G, she sent us with like a whole bunch of envelopes of scripture verses to keep us going. And this one, like, Rachel like hands them to me, fans them out, and she goes, choose one. Like, I don't know what's in it. It's just an envelope. And it's just amazing how God always gives us the right word. So I wanted to read this to you. I know not everybody is a believer, but we are. And this really hit me. It said, 2 Thessalonians 3:16, now may the Lord of peace give, the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times. And in every way, the Lord will be with all of you. Like, what a way to start this journey.
And I love on the back, it says, you are living beyond the couch. All right, it's a little bit of breakfast time. So Joe's going to have some Swiss cheese. And also, this is some boar's head turkey breast. I am not going to eat right now. I'm not hungry. I'm a little bit nervous. So I am just going to nervously chew my gum. I did have coffee this morning with Keto Brains.
I do have coffee.
And yes.
I do have coffee. And I have a Celsius. Because we have about 40 minutes before we're actually allowed to show up. And so I'm just going to enjoy that.
Now we do know that there is water on the set, you know, where we could drink it if we run out, or, you know, like if you get thirsty during the day, they don't want you to dehydrate. But I don't want to just drink water and dilute the electrolytes that I have in my body. So I have a salty in my pocket. Yeah. I will be having a Mondo Melon sometime today while we are taping, for sure.
That's my favorite flavor.
And as you can see, I have this empty container because that's for peeing, just in case. That's my backup porta potty. That is seriously
like you talk about me,
a porta potty. Who's lined up first? We're lined up first. I think I don't know if it's like we're super excited or super nervous, but I always feel like if you're supposed to be someplace, like we're supposed to be someplace at 8 o'clock, be early. Like on time, in my opinion, is late. I like to make sure that we're early, much to Joe's chagrin. I was watching.
I like to be early, but I don't want to be super early.
So I saw a meme last night.
I'm making sure I don't have to poop today.
There you go. That I think captured us as a couple. It says there's always one person in a relationship that wants to get to a flight 12 hours early and one that wants to get to the flight as the doors are closing. And guess which one is which? Oh my gosh, we're here. This is so stinking exciting. We pulled in and
First one's in.
we're the first ones in. You got to start out the way you want to end up, right? So be early, be ready. We're ready. I'm so excited. I'm so excited I could use this bottle right now.
So the funny thing is like we've got the windows open just because, you know, I think they want, it's better for video footage.
Yeah.
But it's so cold.
It's cold. We gotta play it off like 46 degrees is what it's saying. It ain't nothing for us.
Like I do see other people here in sweatshirts and big heavy coats. They're probably Floridians too.
Right.
Because like the people from like, you know, Nebraska, they're wearing shorts and tank tops.
Right. They're going like,
but
you wusses.
It's a little cold, so like we're sitting here, heated seats on, heat cranking, and just waiting for, we're lining up right now. So we came in and you know, got people on one side, people on the other, but this is really, really awesome. And we're looking over in like the area where like you're gonna have your confessionals and stuff, and they've really done a great job. Can't show it to you.
Can't show it, but
if I show it to you, then we can't release this until May.
Right.
So we're not going to show you any of that, but super excited.
So it's day one. Everybody has just rolled in. We've all lined up. Did you feel good about your parking? Like there's a little pressure on you to like line it up straight, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, when he said, hey, can you back up and pull in? I'm like, yeah, I got this. Because one thing I'm actually good at is driving a trailer.
Well, as we were backing up, I thought to myself, is this their like, we're excusing you from the race? Pull out. So I thought we just peed in a random house and not the house that...
You didn't go in the one you're supposed to go in?
I guess we did, and it was okay, but they were totally messing with us. And so, yeah, we thought that we had just gone into like a local camper's house and peed in their toilet. So far, our strategy is really working, and as far as not having to cook anything because everything is meal prepped. So we have about 45 minutes before we have to head back to the set, and everybody's stopping for lunch. Some people have meal prepped, some people have not, and so they're thinking about like, what could I fix quick? And everybody's slides are in, so, you know, because I mean, it's just a big filming day. So I'm just really thankful that all we can do is just open it up and get some meat.
So the teams are picked. We can't tell you what team we're on, but they are picked. It's been a long morning,
but fun.
And it's funny because, you know, the producers are like, who wants to eat? And there's a bunch of people who are like, I'm so hangry. And they're like, are you guys hungry? I'm like, yeah, I could take it or leave it.
We didn't eat breakfast. It is, let's see what time. It's 1:11.
Right.
I didn't eat breakfast this morning. You had some ham and cheese.
I had
nothing.
2 pieces of turkey and 2 pieces of cheese. Like, but we're like, yeah, we could eat. We don't need to eat. I don't know when we're going to eat again. So like, we're just having a little bit. I'm having 1 piece of brisket and like 2 halves of bacon.
And I'm having some meat chips. Okay, we're about to find out where we're gonna park for the next couple of weeks. And I see you're fueling up for the drive.
Keto bread.
What flavor did you pick?
Nootropic icing.
I tried to bring a variety.
The only one I didn't see, unless you did, because it's the same color label, I did not see one of the new white chocolate ones.
I did not bring that. I thought I was bringing some, but I wound up bringing extra Bell's brownie batter.
I think I may have one in my backpack from when we were at the RV show last week. Let me look. Because I was walking around the RV show with one.
I may have found that one and eaten it earlier in the week.
Really?
Yeah, like, well, last week. But we'll see. Maybe your winner chicken dinner.
I still got like all kinds of stuff in here. No, I think you found it.
Man,
there also might be one in my other backpack because I like have so many backpacks.
Backpack.
Oh.
Oh.
I got a half of white chocolate. Ooh, so we're gonna do nootropic, and we're gonna do a bite of white chocolate. This flavor is a win.
Which one do you like better right now in this moment? Not all times, just right now.
Oh. I kind of want to go back and forth. White chocolate and vanilla icing. If you had, like, right in this second, which flavor do I like better in my mouth? Let me go over here. Nootropic.
For the win. So I came over here and I was like, uh-oh, wait a minute. We didn't plug all this stuff in. And I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, we are RV Unplugged.
Long day.
Long day.
I don't even know what time it is. I want to say it's like 8, probably like 8:30 or so.
So it's been about 12 hours. We lined up at like 7:30, but we've been up.
We've been up since like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we left the campsite at 7 o'clock. We were lined up by 7:30. And we just finished. So it has definitely been a long day. At least like probably 12, 13 hours of filming. And, there's a couple times where like you're sitting around like, hey, you have a half hour to go eat or something like that. But it's been great. I love everybody that's here.
Me too.
But I'm ready to go to bed. It is supposed to be really cold. I got the heat on. And it's supposed to drop to like 40 degrees. I did not pull, I actually started thinking like we have 40 gallons of water in the bed of the truck in 5-gallon jugs. And I mean, it's not going to get cold enough for that to...
This is scaring me.
Why? I've got it. Don't take my food. We've got 40 gallons of water in the bed of the truck in 5-gallon jugs, but I don't think it's going to get cold enough for it to freeze solid. But it is supposed to get super cold tonight. I'll bring that over tomorrow because we do have onboard water. That's like my backup water, and so I don't want to have it like we don't have the truck parked right in front of us. I thought we were gonna like have it real close to us, but we're parked like out in another field. So tomorrow I'll bring that over, and I'll also bring over the generator because I even left our generator in the bed because I don't think we're gonna need it. But I also don't want to get into a situation where we do need it and they're like...
Don't have it.
Listen, it's in the bed of your truck and we're not going to let you drive your truck back on, so now you have to go carry it, and I don't want to carry it. So I think I'm going to get it while we can get it. So
I'm having brisket.
So we're going to eat our dinner, and then we're going to lay down. I have my Starlink up. We're going to lay down and go to bed. Probably watch some, I don't know, Harry Potter.
That always puts me to sleep.
Anthony was telling me that one of the networks, I'm going to have to text him and ask him which one, but one of the networks has all of the uncut versions of Harry Potter. Because we have some on our like Apple TV. But he said they have uncut versions of every one of the Harry Potters. And he's like, some of them have like an extra 20, 30 minutes that he's never seen before.
Wow.
So I want to see that. So Rachel already ate her brisket. I'm having brisket that I put some cheese on, and also some salami.
I just wanted to eat my brisket cold. I don't know why, but it's delicious.
I ate lunch cold. And then, depending on how things go, maybe I'll have some egg pudding. I kind of really want a Keto Chow ice cream. We brought a creamy machine with us, but it is
too cold
to eat Keto Chow ice cream. So, but we have 2 of them. Plus, we have everything if we needed to make more.
Yeah.
So. But we're gonna finish eating and then go relax because tomorrow's gonna be another long day.
Okay, it is day 2. I am having coffee with Keto Brains, and Joe is gonna have coffee with Keto Brains, and he's also bringing a Celsius over to the set. We can't show you Joe right now because his team colors are exposed with what he's wearing. So it's just me this morning, and had some nice conversations this morning, walked around the campground, certainly looking for competitive edges, and looking forward to a day of adventure.
So that is a new flavor Celsius. We found it at Walmart. We also learned the cheapest place to buy it is Walmart at $1.80 a can as opposed to $3.79 at 7-Eleven. So I like the Celsius Essentials better. This is the fruit burst flavor, and I've never tried it before.
Hello.
Another long day.
It was such a long day.
It is 9:45.
And I have been standing around a campfire, and my eyeballs are like smoke filled.
Yeah, we've been going. What time did we start this morning?
4:45.
Well, okay, so 4:45. What time did we actually like meet up for filming? Like 7:45, 7:30, something like that. Something like that. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
It's like, what, 14 hours, 15 hours?
At lunchtime, we didn't eat breakfast. At lunchtime...
We showed our... I think we should... I don't know. I've lost track. I feel like we've showed our time. Didn't I brisket with cheese? Or is that yesterday?
No, that was yesterday. Today you had some briskets.
Yeah.
I had brisket. I also ate some meat thins. And I had, I want to say like 6 slices of bacon jerky. Then we went into some competitions, and I stayed full. I didn't need any other food. There was an opportunity for some pizza, and we split a slice of pizza, like we ate the toppings off of a slice of pizza.
And there was an opportunity to make more, and I was just like, I didn't want to wait.
My tummy was a little bit upside down, not because
nervousness.
Nervousness.
Yeah. So y'all are going to be proud of Rachel when you watch. She did amazing today. I'm so proud of her. Can't tell you what it is, but you're going to be proud of her. She did so good. There was a point where we came back, though, and we had a break. I think we had like a 20-minute break, and I did run back to the RV, but I didn't even have time to film it, because it is literally like, listen, if we give you 10 minutes, better grab food.
Yeah.
Our strategy of coming in here, like all of our fruit is pre-cooked, was the best thing ever. And so I will say, if in the future you're on RV Unplugged, pre-cook all your food.
Pre-cook your food.
Pre-cook your food. I'm telling you, pre-cook your food.
You only got a minute to eat.
I'm watching teams go, I'm so hungry. Now, yes, we are fat-fueled, so we can go a lot of times longer. But I'm watching people like, I'm hungry, and I need at least an hour to cook. I mean, like, one of the teams was like, I need an hour to cook. Like, you better put in some time. And they're like, listen, you eat when you can. I hope you got some protein bars, that kind of stuff. So I'm really glad that we have pre-cooked all of our food. So I ran back in like the 15, 20 minutes we had. And I did have, again, I forgot to put it on camera, so I'm sorry, but I had like 6 to 8 slices of bacon jerky. I literally just grabbed it. Bacon jerky. And I had my last one of those cheese witches. The 2 slices of cheese with the salami and pepperoni in between. And I had like 1 bite of my keto brick.
I still am just like,
I'm kind of a little hungry now, but it's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. I really don't want to eat now. And I just want to go to bed. I'm really, really tired.
Well, we do have to, again, like, we have to get up at like 4:30 in the morning. So it's going to be another long day tomorrow. Hopefully it's going to warm up a little bit. Today wasn't so bad during the day. I mean, it's cold right now. It's like 45 degrees outside. But during the day, at least it wasn't as windy. Right. But as that sun went down, it got cold. Like, we were thankful for fires.
Okay, we just got back from a competition. I'm exhausted. I don't know how long we have for lunch, so I am just grabbing a carnivore bar, honey salted. This is good. I was hungry. We just had coffee this morning with keto brains, but that was it. Happy to be chewing on something at noon. Hoping to fuel up for the next competition. What you got there?
I have some chicken breast, this is like the Costco rotisserie chicken breast. Put a little bit of cheddar cheese on top. And then this is high-low chip crumbles. So it's like the bottom of the bag, and I just sprinkle a little bit over there. Then I put some Thai chili sauce on the top. And over here, I'm having some iced tea. Okay, I cannot show myself because I'm wearing my team outfit. But I am eating up some hamburger mixed with some mayonnaise and some relish. I'm having a little bit of bacon jerky, and I'm having a boiled egg, and I'm gonna have some water with a caramel vibes. Ooh, it is foggy out here. Good morning. We had a long day yesterday. Look how foggy it is. You can't even see anything. It looks like a fire, but it's not. It's just the dew. So we had a very long day yesterday. We started at, my hat's on crooked. We started at like 5 a.m. because we get up every morning to pray. got going by 7 a.m. Didn't finish until almost 11 o'clock last night. Very long day. So when we got done and got back to RV, I didn't want to turn the camera on. So ended up eating a bunch of brisket. I put a little bit of Swiss cheese on top of it. That's what I ate. Right now I'm having some coffee with some keto brains in it in my Today is Someday Crew mug. I really like this thing, Someday Crew. We absolutely love Phil and Stacy. They are amazing. We actually had them on our 11 on 11 live stream a couple years ago, and we're going to try to get them back this year. They do so much for veterans. Since they started their channel, I think they've raised like over $125,000 for veterans issues. So really excited to have them as friends. And we are like crew members, like Patreon members. And I love everything that they do. They're all about community, and they're super, super encouraging. And I love the motto of them. They actually changed their channel name. It used to be called You, Me, and the RV. And they changed their branding to Today is Someday, because they're like, you know, so many of us say, like, hey, one day I'm going to go RVing. One day I'm going to go, like, walk through the mountains. One day I'm going to go explore this area. And their whole motto is, today is that day. Today is someday.
Oh my goodness. We are super pooped, but I'm actually excited. It's 5:15, and this is probably the first time we're eating at a normal time.
Normally it's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, so it's 5:15. We're still on the set. I wish I could tell you what is going on this set of RV Unplugged, but can't talk about it. That's okay. I can talk about my food. And what is my food for tonight? I've got some ground beef mixed with 2 chopped up eggs. I've got mayonnaise and some relish in here. I've got some pieces of bacon jerky, which I absolutely love. And the fattier, the better. I love it when it's got like the fat side. And then I have some rotisserie chicken from Costco with another big whop of mayonnaise. And then I got these peppers, these pickled peppers that are stuffed with, I think it's prosciutto on the inside of these. They're super delicious, nice and sour with a good crunch. So that's going to be my dinner before we get back at it. I'm also going to definitely be having another water with keto chow in it. We've been pumping those all day long.
You mean salty?
I'm sorry, salty. I want to call it keto chow electrolytes, but it's salty. We've been slamming those. Everybody has. We've been able to share these on set and just make them available. And a lot of people have talked about how, like, wow, this is hugely different than the electrolytes. They were noticing an immediate result, feeling much better using the salty electrolytes than what they were using before they realized.
A lot of people were just drinking Gatorade or Powerade.
Yeah, so they're really glad to have that, and I'm really glad to have this. What do you have there, sir?
So I am having a whole bunch of Costco chicken, and then I melted some cheese on it, because cheese. And then also I put some relish on top of it. There have been a couple things we've eaten that we didn't show on camera, not because we were trying to avoid it, but they were like different things that were provided to us throughout the show, but we were eating them out like on set, and we can't show you the set at all. So there were days like where there were a couple of pizzas that were just kind of, hey, who wants pizza? We've got some extra pizza, mostly from like the crew that are like filming and stuff. And so we ate the toppings off of a slice of pizza. One day, there was something else we had.
We took the breading off of chicken fingers and ate some chicken fingers
when we were like off site one day, and there were chicken fingers provided, and we had that. And there was one day where there were burgers provided, but I didn't get any.
I didn't either.
So yeah, but those are just some other things. I don't want people to think that, oh, you didn't have that much food. Now there were a couple of times again, we can't show anything on the set. We can't tell you what color we're on. We can't let you see what the set looks like, who is here behind the scenes. So this is what I'm eating right now. And then I also have some of our egg pudding. This is the butterscotch egg pudding. I put a little bit of whipped cream on top. It is nice that we get to eat at a normal hour, because again, usually it's been hectic days. We wake up at 5 a.m. We're out the door by 7 a.m. We're not getting back till 10 or 11 at night. And it's funny because, like, we will be like, okay, I'm going to put on the television and I'm going to watch Harry.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen the opening credits on a movie like 3 days in a row. So we have this. We do have more filming to do after this. We just have about an hour break. So I'm going to use this hour break so that I can actually go ahead and eat my dinner. And also, I need to pull comments for Keto Be on the Couch. I don't know what our filming schedule is like tomorrow, but we are not going to miss Keto Be on the Couch. This is harder than I thought it was going to be.
This is hard, but also delicious.
So I'm talking about the game. I'm not talking about food. The food is the easy part.
Coco Loco salty, some briskets.
I can't eat.
Crumbled meat thins with feta, because feta is better.
I haven't eaten today. I ate 4 slices of bacon. Where are you going?
I've got to go put my drink down.
I ate 4 slices of bacon for breakfast when we were going to morning call. I have not eaten since. Oh, I shouldn't say that. We had a challenge today where they provided food, and I ate some spinach artichoke dip because that was what was there that we could eat, and it was delicious. Because what's not better than spinach artichoke, cream cheese, and cheddar cheese on top? That was amazing.
I had a couple of strawberries. I was just like, excited today, happy, and I just wanted to continue chatting. I had a Diet Coke while I was there.
I had a Diet Coke there too.
Then later on today, I had some. I didn't have this. I had some bacon jerky, and I had a couple of meat thins. Now I just got all the crumbles out of the bag. It was like good. They were bugging me.
Yeah,
they were bugging me. So anything that was not a full slice of meat thin is getting eaten right now.
I just can't eat right now because like my nerves were like, oh, and we can't tell you anything about what's going on with the game. But I can tell you it is harder than I thought it would be. Both physically, the challenges, and then emotionally. Like the emotional part of this game is really getting to me. And you know, you'll see it when we talk about it when the show airs. But as somebody who's always watched a lot of reality shows up until we got rid of our cable television in the house, I was always like, how do people get so close so quick? You get close this quick. You get so close so quick because you're spending
all day,
15-hour, 14-hour shooting days. And then even after the shooting's over, you're spending another 4 or 5 hours hanging out and talking. Like, they're long days, and you're getting to know each other on a personal, intimate level, and you're talking about your families, and it's like, yeah, you get close quick. I'm super excited for this show.
Me too.
I love what we're doing. I love the fact that we're able to show like what we can do, having taken back our health. We've made some great friends. I mean, we've got somebody has a prosthetic leg after a severe work injury, and he's showing like what can you do as an amputee.
Absolutely amazing.
And it's so important for me this show to get big. And I think this show is going to be like a Netflix show. You want to say, it'll be on NBC or ABC. I think Netflix is bigger than that at this point.
I would love to see.
Look at like Cobra Kai and all those shows.
Streaming.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because who watches regular television now? Not many people. You go to Netflix and they put up, and I think that's where this show is going to go. I mean,
it's bingeable.
If you watch last year's show, which I thought was really good, it was done on a shoestring budget. They didn't know what they were doing. Bunch of GoPros. They've got a professional production company this year. They've got a lot of sponsors. They've got money to put behind the show to do it right. There's more teams this year. The challenges are amazing. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see the show. I can't wait
either.
I can't wait. And it's just going to be amazing. But it's hard. Like, I talk about all the time, doing YouTube is like the hardest job I've ever had in my life, but it's the most rewarding. This is hard. But it's also rewarding, but I didn't think it was good. I was just worried about getting voted off, and we can't tell you whether or not we're voted off or we are voted off or anything. I'm not going to tell you any of that kind of stuff. But just the whole idea of what's going on.
You know what I really appreciate? is the way that we eat. There's no ups and downs. There's no carb crashing. There's no Charlie horses.
You're not seeing that in other teams. Like, there are teams who are getting hangry.
Yeah.
And, you know, because the shooting days are long and you don't know when you're going to eat, people are like, I can't keep eating at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night. And we're like, it's not a big deal.
And there's no set time. Yeah. So you don't know. Like, you have 5 minutes here or 10 minutes there. And, you know, sometimes you grab something to eat and sometimes you're like, you know what, I'm fine. I can wait. This is actually pretty early. It's 7:30.
Yeah. And people don't understand our diet. We have had, there's a wide variety of dietary needs here. And a lot of people don't understand it. And we're trying to explain it. But from our point of like, this is where we were, this is where we are. And there's people like, I don't think it's healthy, but we're not arguing and they're not arguing back.
Everyone's very
vegetarians, there's vegans, there's like, I will eat meat, but not not often.
I think it's
nobody is, you're gross. They're inquisitive, and that's the point.
Yeah.
Is if we could raise an awareness for the proper human diet. Because people have said, you don't eat vegetables. No, we eat vegetables. You know, we just eat mostly meat because mostly meat is what makes us feel good. But we'll eat green leafy vegetables. Like, I had a long talk with Aaron today. That's who I was trying to think of who I was talking to. I was talking to Aaron, and Aaron and I were talking about like, oh my gosh, have you ever taken Brussels sprouts and cut them in half and then put them in the air fryer and then after that toss them with bacon and maybe a little bit of raspberry vinaigrette? Like, I wouldn't do the raspberry vinaigrette, but yeah, maybe fresh raspberries. That would be really good.
Oh, that'd be good.
But yeah, we were able to talk about it even though he eats other things.
Well, and I hope that this inspires other people to like, you know, we have a lot in common. In fact, you know, that we all enjoy RVing. And that is enough of a conversation. So sometimes I think people are afraid to put themselves out into a larger community because you're afraid, well, if I don't eat the way that other people eat, maybe they won't accept me. And we're finding, that is not true, especially if you're confident in what you're doing. So I'm okay for anybody. I don't need to argue with them about how they eat, but I am confident in how I eat. I know how it makes me feel. And so I can I just say I enjoy it. Watch me over this next, you know, couple of weeks. And if you see that I don't have stamina, if I seem sickly to you, or, you know, something's wrong, at least you'll be able to see somebody eating this way and see how they perform.
If you have any questions, first of all, leave them down below. We cannot answer any questions on how are we doing, what team are we on, you know.
But we can tell you how
what the challenges are. But we can talk to you about, yes, like, are we conserving water? Yeah, we're bathing, but we have plenty of water. So if you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over here. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent video. I'm going to put it right over here.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and every time we eat, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.